So this ugly mess is my brushless project that I've been working on for several weeks. My initial plan was to use a Hummer H3 body. I was going to use this as the frame, do something like that with 4 links. This is way too big. This is PVC pipe heated up. I tried to flatten it. Didn't quite work. So then the next approach was to buy an MN86 frame and try and make it work, but that didn't work. So then I bought a lift kit from an axial frame, cut off the pieces I didn't need, found a way to mount the WPL single speed gearbox, transferred the pinion from the brushed motor pinion gear to this brushless motor, got that thing working, used a combination of metal adjustable links and some custom links that I made from a 1/10 scale, where I just cut it in half, screwed in some M3 bolts, used fittings off of broken links on other projects, some metal WPL drive shafts, metal gears inside of the WPL axles, and then the V4 tires, which are the best for climbing. And I was going to put it all, so after the H3 Hummer body didn't work out because I messed up the paint job, I bought this, and it's just a tiny bit too tight there, which sucks because this New Bright Bronco body works really well next to this WPL body here. So here's the WPL body, C24. And I wanted something that looked right next to it, and that didn't. I think that body looks pretty good. Another way, if I can stretch this far, is to do kind of this. Be like, does that look right? I think they look right. And maybe if I was willing to cut out the seats, I could make it work. I do love this body, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll show you the H3 body here. One sec. I really messed up the paint on this, but it's like the perfect size, and it works with this WPL. I tried sanding it. It sucks. I don't know. I really like this body. Maybe I could find another at Goodwill. Yeah, looking at that now, those two look perfect. The Bronco was a tiny bit small. Turn this thing like this. Turn this thing like this. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to show off this brushless project. And so I have 2 more of these shocks, and I might just switch to it. I really liked these green shocks, but the problem is once it starts climbing the hill, it does this, and I need it to stay low. So let's show you. Okay, here we go. So round 1, this is the basic test. And watch what happens to the rear axle. It's like extending all the way. But it'll climb this, no problem. And then if we kick it up a notch, which is where all of my trucks finally hit the point where they can't just do it, this guy really lifts this tire, and then he wants to flip back. So, playing around, you can take a rubber band and tighten down that rear end. So this is just for test purposes, but I've ran this rubber band. It'll help keep it compressed a little bit. So we'll see how far it gets. I was not expecting that. On my previous test, I had to tape a rock on top of this servo to get it to do that. So basically this $12 Surpass 2445 brushless motor, 3600 kV, your standard single speed metal gearbox from WPL servo, a bunch of links and stuff, custom cut, recycling, upcycling of frame stuff, and I think I'm going to call this project Piecemeal because it has been pieced together for weeks now. And I'm just temporarily mounting the electronics and stuff. I kind of wanted to do a hybrid of where I tucked all the electronics into that Bronco body, but now it should go on that Hummer body. That thing just looks... That thing just looks awesome. See if I can drive this one-handed. Yeah, of course the body's not going to like that. Well, that's my project. What can I say? What would help? I don't know. I didn't have much faith in the brushless, and then once I finally got one set up right, it's got more range and more power than a brushed. So I have an extra brushless motor, and the ESC is going bad on this guy, so maybe I'll swap it in there. Thanks for watching. Bye.